Okie dokie. In this problem, they say a group of 67 students form 4 voting blocks, A, B, C, and D, and they agree to use 41 votes as the number needed to pass a motion. The results in the following voting structure. This results in the following voting structure. Calculate the Banzhaf power index of block C and the resulting power per voter / vote in the block. Okay, so I'm just going to call this A, B, C, and D, labeling those votes. Let's go ahead and just find the Banzhaf power index and see if that is all we need to do. So I'm going to list all the winning coalitions. Let's start with A, B, C, D. Let's keep going with A, B, C. So 33 plus 21 plus 10, that's still greater than 41. Basically, A plus almost any of the others, or really just B and C, will be a winning coalition. So you could do just like AB, 33 plus 21. You could do AC, 33 plus 10, right? And then it's important to note that BCD would not be a winning coalition. So 21 plus 10 is only 31, plus 3 is 34, so that's less. So every winning coalition, I think, needs A. So basically, it's just, what are all the combinations with A? So maybe ACD. Have I done ABD? I have not. ABD. ACD, ABC, ABCD. AD. AD would not be 1 because that's only 33 plus 3, which is 36. Okay. I don't want to jump the gun and say I have all of them because I know I'm not that good at this. I might have all of them, though. I feel like I'm missing one. I just feel it. Maybe not, though. I don't know. I'm going to keep looking. Give me a sec. All right. AB, AC, AD, nope. ABC, ABD, ACD, ABCD, ACD, ABD, and I think we need A, so I think that might be it. Okay, we can't just do A. We did AB, AB, you can't do AD. Okay, we might be all right. So now let's count the number of critical voters in each one. So let's list the critical voters in each coalition. In ABCD, do we need anyone? We do need A. Do we need B? We do not need B. Do we need C? We do not need C. Do we need D? We do not need D. Okay, so number 2, we do need A. Again, we need A in all of these, so I'm just going to list A. A is necessary. A is critical in every single one. Do we need B in the second one, though? We don't. Do we need C? We don't need C. Okay. But in the ones with 2, keep in mind, you usually need both of those. So in this case, AB and AC from those. And then, because for this one, if you leave off B, then you just have A, and that wouldn't pass. If you leave off A, then you just have B, and that wouldn't pass. So A and B are both critical in that case. Same argument for AC. And then ACD, you do need, oh, this is good. You also need C for this one. If you leave off C, you just have A and D, and that's not a winning coalition. If you leave off A, obviously it doesn't pass. If you leave off D, that's okay. And then same argument for this one, you also need B. Okay, I think we got it. So we're finding the power index for block C. So C shows up twice. So it's critical twice. So 2's up top. And then what do we have a total of? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We crushed it. 2 over 10. I saw 1/5 somewhere. So I'm going to go with 1/5 and 1/50th. I'll try to make sense of the 1/50th now. I'm not really sure about that. Okay. So it just clicked. So if they're asking for the power index of block C, that means that block C as a whole has a power index or power value of 1/5, and so the resulting power per voter in block C would be 1/50th, because if there are 10 voters or 10 votes in block C and the total power of block C is 1/5, then 1/5 divided by 10 voters, split amongst 10 voters, would be 1/50. 1/50th. So the idea would be you take the power index for block C and you divide it by the number of voters that are in that block. And so that would be 1/50th. Okay, let's keep going. Let's do, I think I have 2 more. Good night. I don't know if I'll finish all these, but let's give it a shot. All right, so a group of 48 students forming blah, blah, blah. Okay, you get the idea. We're finding the index of block D. Let's give it a shot. So let's find all the winning coalitions. I'm calling this A, B, C, and D. Okay, so we'll start with just A, B, C, and D. We'll keep whittling down here. We can include A with B and C. We can do A with just B. We can do A with just C. All of these are adding up to greater than or equal to 30. We can't do A and D. That's only 27. That's not greater than or equal to 30. We could do, how about ABD? ABD is fine, yeah. ABC, ABD. If we do B, C, and D, that's only 22. So what that means is A is critical, in every single one of them. Like we need A in every winning coalition. So do we have every winning coalition? A and D wouldn't work. A, C, D. Is A, C, D one? Oh, yeah. A, C, D. That might be the only one I'm forgetting. I feel like this is very similar to the last one in terms of the coalitions here. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Now let's list all the critical voters in each one. So A is critical in all of them. We've already addressed that. A pattern we picked up on is that in any list of 2 voters in a 2-voter coalition, usually each of them are critical, right? Both of them are critical. And then that might be it, honestly. Actually, maybe the same argument goes for this one. Like B and C would also be critical in these, because if you leave them out, you just have A and D, and AD is not a winning coalition. Okay. Oh, sorry. This is meant to be a C. Goodness gracious. And then that might be it. Okay. Okay. So the number of times that D is critical, 0. There's no D here. D is not critical because it's only a voter of 1 vote. Okay, so D is not critical. So we're going with 0. And then that means 0 divided by 1 person is just 0. So we're looking for a 0-0 situation in this case. All right, very good. Let's do one more. You know what we're doing. A, B, C, and D. Let's give it a go. So listing the winning coalitions. We're going to do A, B, C, D. We're going to do A, B, C. We're going to do A, B, D. Going to do, how about A, C, D? A, C, D is cool. A, C, D. How about just like A, C, A, B? I think A, B, A, C, and AD would, oh wait, no. Oh, no. I thought it was only 30. In this case, it's 32. So really just AB I think would work, but AC and AD are not it. 31 and 30 do not surpass or equal 32. Okay, how about just like BCD? This is the first one where like we don't need A. It's like 17 plus that's 35, so BCD also works. But no 2-letter combination of B, C, or D works. AB is the only 2 that works. How about, is that it? 3 letters. I think we're good. I'm gonna hope we're good here. So now let's list all the critical voters in each one. So we know B, C, D works. So if we leave off A, that's fine. But if we left off A, I guess no one would be critical then, because all those work. So I'm gonna go with none on this one. However, if we left off, say, A on this one, that would be critical. How about if we left off C? Or sorry, if we left off B. If we left off C, we only have AC, which is not a winning coalition. So B is also critical, but C is not because AB is a winning coalition, okay? And now ABD, I think it's going to be the same argument. We can do A and B. We can't leave off A or B because we'd only be left with AD or BD respectively, or oh gosh, maybe BD and AD respectively, which are not winning coalitions. So then same thing, I'm just going to go AC, just going out on a limb here and winging it. Not winging it, but kind of picking up on the pattern and listing everything. So then, okay, AB, and then, all right, BCD. BCD, if we left off B, we'd have just CD, that's not a winning coalition. If we left off C, we'd have BD, that's not a winning coalition, right? Yeah, okay, no. So C is critical. And then if we left off D, BC would not be winning either. So really D is critical in this case too. Okay, so good night. Sorry, I got kind of carried away just working that out, not really explaining it. But I hope there's enough explanation in these videos to make sense of everything. Block C shows up twice. It's critical twice out of the total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not good. 2 out of 11. I'm assuming I missed something. Maybe, oh, you know what I missed? I missed the D on this one. In the same way that I included the D on this one. Because you can't have, if you got rid of D there, AC is not a winning coalition. So D is critical, which means we're out of 12 now. And it's still 2 because C still shows up twice. 2 out of 12 is equivalent to 1/6. And 1/6 divided by 9 would be equivalent to 1/6 times 9, which is 54. So we're looking for 1/6 and 1/54, if I'm not mistaken. So that's option C. And it was rough, but we got there. I hope this makes enough sense. Please, if you have questions, let me know. I can try to make more videos about it. It's pretty confusing. I apologize, but I'm doing my best here. If you have any questions, please let me know. Send questions my way, whatever. All right.